Hey guys, welcome back to Creek Fitness and Nutrition. Today we're going to be talking about the back squat using the bar. If you have not referenced the video on the air squat, I suggest you go back and do that, as the technique is vital to being able to master the back squat safely with a bar on your back. So again, we've got Leah here today. The back squat that I prescribe is the high bar back squat because it transfers so much better into the athletics that you're going to be using. Upright torso forces you to use the hips. That's where I want you guys to be. So Leah's going to step underneath the bar with a grip that's just a little bit at or outside of shoulder width, and she's going to place the bar on top of her traps, okay? Now a lot of times you're going to see people prescribe the low bar back squat where she really gets the bar down and sitting on that shelf. That's not where I want you guys to be. It's going to go straight on top of the traps. Perfect. So the first thing we're going to do is she's going to get set up in this position. Everything is going to get locked. Arms get locked, shoulders get locked. She's going to take a big deep breath in with her belly and lift the bar up. 1 step, 2 steps, and she's set. Okay? Just like in the air squat, feet are just outside of hip width apart. And as she sits back, the first thing I want her to think about is using her hips to sit back. We don't go straight down with the knees going forward. The hips come back towards me. And again, just like in the air squat, she's forcing her knees out. So breath in the belly, and she comes down. As soon as her hips break her knee level, she is low enough, okay? This is where the position is I want you guys to hit. Everything is tight, okay? And she's gonna come back up, walk back into the rack, and rack the bar. Perfect. So, a couple things I want to point out real quick. One of the things that Leah does really well is keeping the torso upright, forcing those knees out. So this time, thanks to Leah's good form, I'm going to have her break form and show you guys what is not a good form for the squat. So she's going to come back. Everything looks good as she sets up. However, as she goes down, the knees go first forward. She doesn't start with the hips. She gets down in the position and her torso is going to tilt forward. Very, very bad position, puts a lot of strain on her back, so she's going to force the weight back into her heels, torso comes upright, she comes back up and squats, or re-racks the bar, okay? So, just to reiterate guys, the first thing that happens is our hips sit back and we keep the weight on the heels, all right? When those knees dip forward, that's when everything's going to start to come forward, too much pressure on the knees, okay? Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a good day.